What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all are having another good day. I can't even tell if my face is dirty or not because of the hat shadow. It might be a little bit, but long story short, you guys, this video is going to show you how to polish your wheels if you want to get them polished. Okay, can y'all see me? I hope y'all can see me. I know you can see me down. All right, this is going to show y'all how to get the wheels polished up, looking good for your truck. Okay, now this is going to apply if you have any sort of aluminum shocks. Okay, so Fox shocks, Bilsteins, King shocks for the reservoirs, all those aluminum body shocks. You can do this same thing that I'm going to show y'all today, and you can get your shocks looking clean. Okay, this does nothing more than aesthetics. Okay, it's meant to make it look a little cleaner, a little more high quality, even though it's already high quality enough, but still. So I'm going to show you guys everything I've done, how I do it. Now, this is a pure disclaimer right now. This is a very tedious job. This is not something you can, bust 4 shocks out in an hour. No, it's more like you're gonna bust 1 shock out in 30 minutes, 40 minutes, okay? And that from sanding to your coloring stage or polishing, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys everything, how I do it. I tried looking on videos on YouTube, and there was maybe 2 or 3 videos on YouTube completely showing, they showed a little bit how to do it, but they ain't go in depth and explain like what to use, how to use it, right? So I'm gonna show you guys everything today. If you enjoyed this video, smash the thumbs up. By the way, if we get 1,000 likes on this video, that's right, 1,000, okay? I'm challenging all my viewers. If we can get 1,000 likes on this video, I will take my drive shaft off my truck and I will sand polish that sucker down, get it shiny, all right? So 1,000 likes, so smash that. All right, you guys, so first order of business is this right here is what your shock it probably looks like now, or it's going to look like when you get one. Okay, I already peeled off the sticker, it's over there. Also, if it's windy, I apologize. I don't know what's going on here. It's been windy for the last month. But yes, this is what your shock's gonna look like. Okay, if you were to try to polish this right now, nothing would happen. It would just burn and it would look nasty. It's not gonna cut into it. Okay, reason being is because you got to get this thing smooth down to 800 grit. Okay, and if you look real close, I don't know how good you can see it, if I can get the camera to focus in on it, but there's little fine lines and grooves all in here. All those grooves have to go away. You cannot have, the more grooves you have, it's not gonna look as nice. Okay, so use a palm sander, nothing fancy. This is a Walmart palm sander. Okay, my grits of sandpaper, okay, I use, and currently on this palm sander is 120 grit. 120 grit followed by, well, no, it should be 2, yep, 2, followed by 240, 320, 600, and final 800. Okay, your first sand is going to be your most important one. Okay, that 120 grit sand is going to be most important because this is the one that's going to take all of these grooves and stuff off the bodies of the shock. Okay, if you don't get those grooves out when you go to polish it, you're going to see a bunch of weird little lines all throughout your whole bodies and stuff. Okay, I actually have a couple on those, but I mean, it's hard to see it, but still, all right, you want it to look good. So what you do is simple. You just sand it down until it's nice and smooth at that grit. You go to the next grit, so you go to 240, do 240 all body, 320, that's 320, 600, and then 800. Once it's done, you're ready to polish it. Okay, I already started polishing mine, obviously, because you can tell. So what I'm using for my polishing is Zephyr's Super Shine X polishing kit. I got this on eBay brand new for I think 60 bucks or $55. You can get it from their website. It costs a little more and they charge shipping. eBay, it was free shipping and it was way cheaper than what it was online or on their website. It comes with everything you need. It'll come with all your cutting wheels, it's gonna come with all your polishing wheels, so your cut. So the way it works is you got 3 wheels in this kit. You got your heavy cut, which is your first cut, second cut, and then your third cut is going to be in here. and this is the final like polish. Like this is like the icing on the cake. Okay, now you also get 3 bars too. That white bar, this white bar here goes with that white pad. The brown goes with the yellow, and then the green goes with the purple. Okay, this is Zephyr's. I think it's Zephyr's heavy cut with their triple E bar, and then you got Zephyr's Joker pad. They call it Joker because it's purple green. You got this Joker pad with the triple E or mossy green cutting bar, and then you have the, I think they call it like white diamond or white something with their white pad. So that's the way it works. It will come with safety flanges, which are these black things. This is a Harbor Freight polisher. Okay, you can get away with using the Harbor Freight. You don't have to go out there and spend $120 on a DeWalt Makita. If you're just a weekend warrior like myself and you have no intentions of doing this professionally, by all means that will work. Now, a disclaimer, I had to add 2, it might be hard to see in there, I had to add 2 washers underneath the backing plate because it was too low. It was too low and it was hitting the body of the polisher. So if you get the Harbor Freight polisher, go ahead and pick you up 2 7, or what size was it, 7/8 I think, I don't remember. I think it was like, yeah, 5/8. Go pick you up 2 5/8 washers, stack them underneath first, and then add your backing plate, and then you can add the wheel and then the nut. Okay, so that's what we got set up here now. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is I'm gonna sand this. I'm not gonna bore you guys. It takes a while. It takes about probably, I want to say about 20-30 minutes per shock. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this sanded down. I'll show you guys the first cut, how it looks after, and then I'll show you guys the final cut with this 800 grit, so you can see the difference in terms of how it's starting to look. Alright you guys, so I'd say about 35 minutes went by. Went ahead, got my shock set up where I wanted at. If you come over here, if you look, it looks real smooth, man. I mean, it's smooth to the touch, man. All those grooves and stuff, they're gone now. All we got is sanding marks, and if you look, I know it might be hard to see in the camera, but there's actually shine. There's a shine behind there protruding. It's just covered right now because of all the scuff marks from the sanding. Okay, all I use to hold it down, it will suck if you try to hold. You can't hold this and polish it at the same time. You need to have this stationary. I don't have a vice grip, so I kind of improvise. I use my jaws here, Harbor Freight jaws, like $2. I use this clamp down here, got me a bungee strap, wrapped it around, and she's good. And then I put a rag. Make sure you put something soft underneath, so that way it doesn't scuff up when you rotate the shock. But I've been doing it for all of these, and they all came out phenomenal. So now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, you know, how to polish it. All right, you guys. So if you never used this before, it's your first time. It's super simple to use this bar. All you do is just turn on the polisher. You apply some. You just put the bar on the wheel. Let it get a little bit on there, and that's it. You don't need a lot of this stuff. A little bit goes a long way with this. So you don't think you have to cake. You know, you should not use this bar. You should not use this. I probably use a quarter, if that, of this bar. And I was using it a lot because this is my first time doing it, so I was trying to figure out how to get with it and stuff, you know. But you don't need a lot of this stuff, okay? So pretty much you would just do it like this. And that's all you need. All right, you guys, so once you go ahead and hit it up, you're gonna have a bunch of black stuff on here. Don't freak out, you didn't damage it, you didn't burn it. That's just the rouge that's just the compound from being worked in. Get you some mineral spirits. I'll put some in a spray bottle. Get you some mineral spirits, put it on here. Wipe it off. You can already see the shine is starting to come through now. Once you go to the next pad, that's when it really pops. Your cut is going to be your most important one. So if you cut it and you feel like it could be a little better, just get some more put some more polish or compound on your wheel, and then just go ahead and hit it again. I did do that on a couple shocks just because I wasn't happy with the way it looked. So at this point, I would just rotate it and then do the backside of it, and then I'm gonna show you guys when I use the Joker pad so you can see the real shine come out of it. All right, you guys, now I got the Joker pad with the green moss compound on there. I already put some on it. This already looks good, but in person you can see the haze behind it from the heavy cut. So we're about to pull it in now. It's gonna look real good. Oh my goodness, you guys, y'all see that, right? It's not hard. It really isn't. By the way, this is a super nasty job. Gloves, iPro. One second, let me show y'all me. Make sure you got, I should look at my face, now I can see myself. Make sure you got iPro to protect your face. I should be wearing my mask right now. I'm not, because I got over wearing it. And it helps to have some earbuds in your ear, just because you're listening to these things for, you know, at least an hour minimum, depending on what you're doing. So make sure you take care of yourself first before you start doing this stuff. So anyways, back to the shop. Okay, this looks good. I still got to flip it and do the other side, but that right there, y'all, yeah, that's it. That's it right there. This is why I told y'all to sand it, man. Take your time with the sanding. You can see my reflection in there and everything. Wow, I think that might be my best one so far. And you guys, the first time you do it, don't expect, you know, it to be beautiful or 100% perfect. These aren't perfect. You know, you come up on this guy here, you can see the little grains in it. Bilstein shocks, if you guys ever had Bilsteins, they're really deep. Those grains that they put them in, they're really deep compared to the Fox ones. So you're gonna be sanding Bilsteins for a good minute. I don't know, that's just the way they made them. These are not 100% perfect, but to, you know, from the distance of the camera to the shocks, which is not even 2 feet, they look good. They look really good. Like, you don't see scratches, you don't see swirl marks, they're not all blotchy, there's no burn marks on them. They look really good. I think this was the first shock I did. Actually, wait, no, I lied. This was the first one I did, this Bilstein. One of these ones I did the Bilstein first, and then this was the second one I did. By the time I got to this one over here, man, wow, this looks phenomenal. Oh, the camera got caught. That looks good, y'all. Comment down below, tell me what you think about that. All right, you guys, so very last step. All right, and this to me is it's a good step. 2 reasons. One, you're adding the icing on the cake. I mean, you're adding the final little pop, and on top of that, you're gonna add some protection in terms of you know, dirt and water repellency. When you put this stuff on, it has a sealant in it, Zephyr's Pro 40. I get my stuff off eBay, man, because that's the best place I can get a deal for. So you guys know I'm all about saving money. So last thing we're gonna do, this is a shock. You probably couldn't even tell which shock it was. This is the shock that I'm gonna do it for. Okay, so all you do is just get some, put a little bit in the microfiber. You don't need a lot. Just put it there like that. You just grab the shock and just apply it. Okay. And this is gonna give it that last little bit of juice, man. I'm telling y'all, this stuff is legit. And it don't smell bad. It has like a cleaning smell to it. So we'll apply this. Now if you look, it's kind of hazy now, but give it a second. So put that on there, let it haze up. You know, it can stay on there for a long bit of time, but you know, a minute, And once it flashes, man, you come back with the clean side of a microfiber and buff that thing off. All right, so it's been about a minute now, so just go ahead, polish the sucker. Man, this stuff looks good. My goodness. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Now, you don't have to put the Pro 40 on last. You can get away with just the way it was before. It looked 100% fine, but you guys know me, I like to go a little bit above and extra sometimes. So that's it, man. Wow. There you go. Check that sucker out. You see reflection, you see me in there, and that's it, man. That's it. And I did that to all these shocks. So all the shocks are done. That means they're ready to get installed in the truck. I'm so excited, so happy. All I gotta do is slap the bushings in on all the shocks and we'll be rolling. All right, you guys, recap time, okay? So real quick, go over everything I did once again from the start. Get you a palm sander, some sandpaper. You're gonna sand the shocks 120 grit, 240 grit, 320 grit, 600 grit, and 800 grit, okay? Get those lines out the shocks, get a nice smooth finish. After that, you're gonna come behind on your primary cut using the brown bar, followed by your secondary cut slash color. Some people call it purple pad, joker pad with the green moss bar. We didn't use this one. I tried it on one of the shocks, and I mean, it didn't justify me doing it. I was fine with just these two. But if you're like going to a truck show or you just want the best, hit it with the third step, which will be your final, I guess, polish, if you want to call it that, or I forgot the name of this, but whatever. Blue Moon. There we go. Blue Moon. Hit it with the Blue Moon and go from there. After you're done, come back with some Zephyr's Pro 40 with a microfiber rag, rub it on there, let it haze up, buff off, and you're done. You know, I did all this in probably about I polished all these shocks probably in about 4 hours. Keep in mind, I was also filming, so it takes a little bit of time. We'll have links down below where I got these from, including the sandpaper. I got it all off of eBay. So you guys can go hit it up over there, man. So I'll let y'all get one more look at this stuff. We just got into something today, man. Chilling. That last one is I think that's my best one so far. If you see them in person, they all look the same, but that last one, that was definitely the best one I did. But I love how they all came out. Man, I am a mess. Ugh, looks like I've been working in coal mines. Okay, you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please comment down below, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Would you do this to your aluminum shocks if you had some, or if you bought some in the future, would you do this? I'd love to hear you guys' opinion. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention, speeds. So with that Harbor Freight polisher, it's a 3500 max, which is right around where you want to be at for cutting. I believe when you cut with the brown bar, you want to be at like 3,000, 3,500, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a professional. I also left it on speed 6 for the purple pad, and that was it. So it's all good. And then if you use the white pad, you only run that at about like 1500. You don't have to run that super high because it's just adding a little shine to it. All right. So until next time, you guys, thank you for checking out the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff happening. The grill, you guys, it's all painted. I just got to put it back together. I'm not going to show y'all today, but it looks phenomenal. You guys are going to really like it. Also, over on Ryan's website, steeltoothfab.com, he has the grill on his website now. So if you want to place your order for a 3rd gen grill, get on there right now, because I'm pretty sure he's about to be booked up making them. He's also starting 2nd gens and 4th gen grills, and then he's going to dabble into the other Chevy and Ford grills here soon. So thank you guys so much. Until next time, peace out.